Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's ya, boy. Goldie! Smell good. If you're new, all we do is shut it down. All day, every day. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Well, hey guys, I'm going to give you 10 clones that to me get great performance. Guys, on my channel, if you're new, I really don't like to get into hours, but what I can tell you is these fragrances will take you from shower to shower, and they're all clones. I'm going to come back and do a designer and niche video of fragrances that get what I consider beast mode. Anything over 8 hours, guys, is beast mode to me. I don't need my fragrance to last 3 days. You know, if your fragrance needs to last 3 days, I have to ask, when are you taking a shower? And don't answer that. That's rhetorical. I don't want to know. That's none of my business. But guys, the clones have officially taken over, man. You know, even clone houses are competing with other clone houses. This is the most clones I've ever seen, and it's a market for it. Here's the news, guys. You know, high-end niche, high-end designers, they will always have their audience, okay? Listen, that top 10, 20% of earners, they will always be able to walk in your local Saks, Neiman's, Nordstrom, and buy 5 fragrances without even blinking. Now here's the break, that 80% of the population who used to put a check with the check with the check to purchase these fragrances are no longer doing that no more. And I get it, especially in an inflated economy, and especially with the clones coming close. You know, there was a time where the clones weren't really that good, and there was a time where the quality wasn't good. They could always say, well, yeah, it smells similar, but the quality is trash. Well, you can't even say that anymore. And clones are also correcting performance issues in some cases. This is my 2 cents on it, guys. I'm not on either side. Listen, if you're on niche head, listen, I respect niche heads, designer heads, clone heads, you know what I'm talking about? Walmart head, whatever head you are, I respect all, I watch all, and I learn from all. If you're a niche head, man, and that's what you do, don't reach back and buy a clone for clone's sakes, but that's a small percentage of the population. If there wasn't that many people checking for clones, there wouldn't be several clone houses. And that's what this video is about, guys, but more beastly, great performance clones, okay? All right, here we go. We're gonna start with Rasi, Kasamat, Mohawk. Now this is more of a compared to, I wouldn't even say it's inspired by. Some have compared it to Armani Infini Rose DRB. I don't think so, but to me, guys, what I wanna tell you is this fragrance is a beast. This is a rose-based fragrance, guys. Rose, patchouli, vanilla, but all you're really gonna get is rose. Guys, this fragrance will take you from shower to shower. I promise you. All these fragrances, they don't give up, they don't count out. At least in my wearing experience, which is all I can tell you, okay? But that's Rasi, Kasamat, Mohawk. I like that bottom end with that tassel. I think that's pretty live, okay? Next, we have from Latafa Maison Alhambra, whatever you want to call it. They have pretty much cornered the market in the most popular clone house. You know, in my opinion, guys, we have the Trail, which is a clone of Gucci Midnight Stroll, and this is more of an inspiration. It's not really similar to me. I got my nose on Midnight Stroll and Saks for myself. That fragrance is so smooth, but it's also a smooth price, $300 to $400. I think I paid $20 for this, guys, but it's very smoky. And when it comes to it, this is more smoke than anything. 6 hours of smoke, 2, 3, 4 hours of amber. But guys, when it comes to clones, guys, if you want a 1-to-1, which I have not seen yet, if you want a 1-to-1, guys, dig deep in your pocket, pony up and buy the OG. When you're buying clones, to me, it's more about the money you're saving and not how close it gets. Close enough is good enough. Just get the profile, you feel me? But this fragrance is smoky. If you don't like smoke fragrances, do not reach for this fragrance. It doesn't deviate from the smoke. It's pure smoke with the amber dry down. I personally enjoy it. This is not for everybody, okay? But smoky. But it ain't Midnight Stroll. I ain't gonna lie. Midnight Stroll by Gucci, that's a smooth fragrance with, again, a smooth price tag, okay? All right, Latafa, Maison, Alhambra, whatever you want to call it, The Trail, all right? Next, let's keep it going. Maison Alhambra, I love this fragrance, love of my life. Black Origami, this is compared to Tom Ford. Black Orchid, guys, to me, this is the perfect blend of spicy notes, floral notes, woody notes, fresh notes, sweet notes, the perfect blend of everything. It is a perfect fragrance, guys. I just feel like that guy, and on top of it, it gets good performance, guys. I love it so much, guys. This fragrance is very near and dear to my heart, man, and I will always love it. And I'm gonna wear it this week. You're gonna see my weekly fragrance rotation at the end of the week. I'm gonna wear this fragrance this week, but I highly recommend it. Love it. Great performance, of course, it's on this list. Black Origami, a clone of Tom Ford Black Orchid. All the clone houses came for Tom, man. What did Tom do, man? Y'all came, we're gonna get on Tom. Y'all had a round table meeting. On 3, on Tom ass. 1, 2, 3, on Tom ass. Man, what that man do to y'all, man? Y'all came for Tom first, man. God, no. Here's another Tom Ford clone, but this is from another house, man. Armaf, man, and this is Club de Nuit Intense Woman, but it's a unisex fragrance. It's cloning Tom Ford Noir de Noir, Rose Vanilla. I call this Grown Folks Gourmandi, beastly performance, because it's on this list. Grown Folks Gourmandi. This is more dressed up. This is not a t-shirt and jeans. Approved. You wear this with the t-shirt and jeans. This fragrance may just wear you, 30 and up, button up, put together, dressed to impress, guys. For my suit guys with the well-cut dark suit with this on, you're going to be that guy, especially like a pinstripe suit with this on. Come on, man. Black tie, over with. But I love this fragrance. It took me time to come around to Rose. I tell a story when I first got it, I got rid of it. 4 or 5 years later, brought it back to my nose, and I loved it, okay? But that's Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Woman, which is a unisex fragrance, guys, of Tom Ford Noir de Noir, okay? Next, another love of my life. We have Maison Alhambra, Tobac, and this is a clone of Dior, Tobac Allure. You can tell by the name in the bottle. They do tell you and show you what they're going for. Guys, this is mama. There go that man. This is the man right here, man. This is the man right here, guys. This is more gentleman. This is more gentleman, handsome, okay? Gentleman, okay? This is mama. You the man when you come through with this song. Honey, tobacco, peach and pear. Peach is player, man. This is mama, there go that man, mixed with player made. Again, all these fragrances will take you shower to shower. I have to keep talking about the performance because that's what this video is about. But I love this fragrance, guys. Great quality. And that's where the clones really came through, man. When they cornered that quality market, man, it's hard to, you know, what you gonna say now, man? They got their quality game is up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, some knock it. Guys, high-end, niche and designer, you may have priced yourself out of the market. Of course, you'll have, like I said in the beginning of the video, you're gonna have that top 10, 20% of earners, guys. But if you want that 80% that was, you know, putting the check with a check, you may want to come down on your prices, man. I know you won't listen to little old me, but I'm telling you, man, there ain't nothing shaking in these streets but clones. I'm telling you what's going on. All right, one of my favorites, and this is the first clone I think, man, really got people agitated, man, and I like it, man. Armaf Club de Nuit Intense EDT. This is a 2018 batch. If you notice, it doesn't have the nodules, okay? This is my most complimented fragrance. I also had the first batch, the smoky batch. That joke, say what you want. That pine saw lemon for 2 hours and 9 hours of smoke, man, they was eating that thing alive. period, guys, period. This is the batch right after that. The lemon is toned down on this one and it's not as smoky, but it still works. But it don't work like that first one, man. That first, the one everybody complained about, that lemon, and I get it. It was harsh. It was harsh. You got to spray it about 2 hours before you hit the spot. But when it dried down, it was, knowing what I know today, I would have kept that fragrance and just layered it. But hey, you live and you learn, but I got this one, guys. And I think why this one irritated a lot of Aventus owners, because this is the first clone that was good, and it was actually getting more compliments than Aventus. Remember, Kevin Samuels did a top 10 list, and this was number 1, and Aventus was like number 3. It was pulling more compliments than the $400 fragrance. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, no cap on my channel. If I put $400 on a fragrance and then the $20 clone come up, I might not sit too tight with me either, man. You know, but you know, you got to take that L like a man, man. It happened. You know what I'm saying? But I like it, guys. They also have the EDP to Parfum and all this, but the EDT, it still gets fantastic performance, guys. Lemon, pineapple, smoke. As a wearing experience, more citrus with that lemon and some smoke. That's what you're gonna get. Any season, any reason, dress it up, dress it down. You can go anywhere on planet Earth with this fragrance and be just fine, okay? Armaf, Club de Nuit Intense, the EDT, okay? The good old-fashioned EDT. Here's another one I consider more of an inspiration and close to. I love this house. It's not a knock on this house. It's just in my nose. It could be the batch, small batch variations. It can happen. Alexandria, we have, this is Mr. Sillage, okay? And this is a clone of Joe Malone's Myrrh and Tonka. Is it close? Not really. This fragrance is very heavy on the myrrh. And I thought it was gonna shift. It's still very heavy on the myrrh. If you love myrrh, I say grab it, but at the same time, what if your batch is not myrrh heavy? You never know. But mine, I mean, look at the juice color. My batch is very myrrh heavy, but this video is not about my favorites. Some of my favorites are in here, but it's not about some of my favorites. These are about performance. And this puppy performs like no other, okay, guys? But again, it's more of an inspiration. I got my nose on Myrrh and Tonka in Saks. That's one of the smoothest fragrances out there. Probably a masterpiece. In my opinion, it only has like 4 notes, and all those notes are blended amazingly well. I say if you want Myrrh and Tonka, because Joe Malone is a reasonable price niche, in my opinion, okay? If you want Myrrh and Tonka, just get you like a 30 mil. You know what I'm talking about? It's reasonably priced. Get that. But if you want to go for Alexandria, that's fine too. But listen, if you want beast, I know the complaint on all of Joe Malones that they don't perform. I don't think they were designed to perform. But if you want performance, this Mr. Sillage, that'll get the job done. For real, all right? Now, a very new fragrance to my fragrance wardrobe I found in my local TJ Maxx, guys. Listen, Milestone Red Cherry, they really came for Tom, man. Which is a clone with Tom Ford, Lost Cherry. I got my nose on that fragrance again in Saks. It didn't last very long. On the paper, I literally had to dig my nose in after about 10 minutes. And other reviewers, you know, who I respect tremendously, have said the same thing. It just doesn't last long. Guys, now this time I can give you hours because I was in the moment on it, and it was my fragrance of the day. When I discussed it, I did get 9 hours. Now, I didn't count after 9 hours, guys. I live life. I'm not sitting here 9 hours, 11 hours, 12. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that, okay? I'm going to live my life and enjoy. I still want to enjoy the fragrance. 13 hours and 7 minutes, man. It cut out. I would let them know. 9 hours is enough, guys, okay? But what you're gonna get is more of that cherry up top with the vanilla dried down. The cherry does last longer than 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It lasts a good amount of time with the vanilla dried down. I really love this fragrance by itself, and you can also layer it, but it smells very good by itself. Listen. The receipt don't lie, man. $16.99 for a fragrance that costs $600. That's tough. Again, let me talk about it again. 80% of the population is not going to part ways with $600 for a cologne. They just not going to do it, man. So listen, the clone houses fill the void, if you will, but I love it, man. It's good, man. It's good, man. If you can see it in your local rack stores, I've only seen it once at my local TJ Maxx. And my rack store videos are coming back around, guys. I'm letting the rack stores build up. I duck my head in there. I only seen a few things. I haven't seen much, okay? But when they build up, I'm going to be back with the rack store videos, okay? Here's another fragrance that surprised me that it get performance. Why it surprised you? Because it's a citrus fragrance. We have Infini Rose, which is a clone of Initio Atomic Rose, and it's a darn good one. Now, this one is close to me. I got my nose on Atomic Rose and Neiman's and lost it. Citrus, rose, and vanilla, guys. Got some amber in there. But to be a citrus-based fragrance and have performance like that, shower to shower, guys. Shower to shower, man, especially you spray your clothes. Listen, shower to shower on skin, 2 days on clothes. I promise you, I'm telling you what's up. Great quality. Now, this is a pretty boy fragrance, guys. I have 5 prototypes I describe. Pretty, player, handsome, gentleman. Wait a minute, pretty, player, handsome, gentleman, and mama. There go that man. That's how I describe fragrances, guys. I can't describe fragrances like the next man. Yes, all of us reviewers, we do share talking points, okay? Musk, animalic. You heard that one before. Sandalwood, creamy, smooth. You heard that one before. And it's all true, and I say these things, okay? And that's all true. That's a fact. You know, but the way I describe fragrances in that manner is totally different, and I think that's what sets me apart. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that Infini Rose, guys, I highly recommend that. $25. Maison Alhambra, fantastic job. Next, we have my partner, Al Wadner. This is one I had to pump out the sprays and let it sit for like 2 to 3 weeks. You don't always have to do that. This is the only Middle Eastern fragrance I had to do that with. If you get this one or another Middle Eastern fragrance and it's not, doesn't seem like it's finished. The gumbo hasn't finished cooking. Pump those sprays out. Let it sit for a while. Leave it alone. Come back to it. This puppy's beast now. Pear and spices. Now, it's a player-made fragrance, guys. Real live player-made, dude. And I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Player is not about having a rotation of women. That game, oh man. That's 50-year-old guys and up. That game is played out and done. That's not what it's about. It's about how you move, how you operate, what you say, what you don't say, when to drive, when to reverse, when to put it in neutral. It's annoyingness, okay? But this is a player-made fragrance to me, guys. Pear and spices. I love it. When I wore it, I felt like that guy, and I highly recommend it. I know the original, it's cloning John Paul Gaultier Ultra Mil. It's touted for a club fragrance, but this to me is just a player-made fragrance, okay? Best way I can describe it. Well, guys, all these get great performance, man. That's all you need to know. Thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your boy, because sharing is caring. And go these, going global. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.